There's something sitting on your living room sofa right now, and it's not just clutter. It's pulling energy down, blocking luck. And in some homes, it's the reason why nothing ever feels truly calm. Most people never notice. A jacket tossed over the armrest, a purse dropped just for a second. A half-finished drink, but these small habits carry weight, not physical weight, energetic weight. And when that weight piles up, it begins to shape how your home feels. Heavier, stagnant, off. The sofa is not just a seat. It's the emotional center of your home. The first place guests see. The last place you land after a long day. And when you place the wrong items there, items that carry outside stress, old energy, or symbolic clutter, you're sending a signal to your home. I'm too tired to protect my peace. In this video, I'll show you 5 objects you must never leave on your living room sofa. Because once you do, you're not just dealing with mess. You're dealing with blocked luck, emotional tension, and a ripple effect that touches your health, money, and mood. Ready to lift the weight you didn't know was there. Section 1. The sofa isn't just a place to sit. Most people see their living room sofa as just another piece of furniture. A place to sit, maybe nap, fold laundry, or scroll through the noise of the day. But the sofa holds more than bodies, it holds energy. It absorbs whatever we bring into the room, our stress, our silence, our habits. Think about it. The sofa is the first place your guests notice when they walk in. It's where you land after a long commute, where you have quiet conversations or awkward arguments, where kids flop down with backpacks still on and dogs jump up uninvited. It's not just a seat. It's the emotional anchor of the entire room. And whether you realize it or not, the way your sofa looks, what's on it, how it's maintained, what energy lives there, shapes how your whole home feels. A cluttered sofa doesn't just look messy. It feels messy. It sends a subtle signal. This space isn't protected. This home isn't centered. Something is always a little off. And we begin to carry that feeling in our bodies. Tension in the shoulders, restlessness in the evening, the kind of fatigue that sleep doesn't fix. We clean the kitchen, we tidy the bedroom, but we ignore the sofa because it's familiar, too familiar. It becomes invisible. But in every home we've studied, that one object in the middle of the living room holds patterns. If it's covered in coats, it says we're too busy to finish the day. If it's buried under mail, it says we've stopped clearing emotional weight. If it's sagging, unkempt, ignored, it quietly mirrors how disconnected we've become from our space and from ourselves. Even the cushions matter. Are they supportive or slumped over like no one's cared in months? Are they inviting comfort or holding memories of emotional distance? Your sofa isn't just a place to sit. It's the heartbeat of your living room, and whatever lives on it lives in you. Maybe that's why when people finally clear it, truly clear it, not just fluff a pillow, they feel something shift. The room breathes, their chest relaxes, the silence becomes peaceful instead of stale, and suddenly the rest of the house feels easier to face. If you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, scattered without knowing why, don't start with the closets. Start with the sofa. It tells you more than you think. Because how we treat the most lived-in part of our home reflects how we carry our own emotional space. You don't need new decor. You don't need more furniture. You just need to clear what doesn't belong on the one place that holds the weight of your day. Your sofa isn't just furniture. It's a mirror, and it's been waiting for you to notice. Section 2. Objects that should never live on your sofa. Number 1. Purses and wallets covered in the dust of daily survival. It starts as a harmless gesture. You walk through the door, keys in one hand, grocery bag in the other, and your purse. You drop it on the sofa just for a second. Maybe your wallet lands there too, right after a long day of errands or a tough morning commute. You tell yourself you'll move it later, but that one moment repeats every day, and soon it's no longer just for a second. It becomes a habit, a ritual of misplacement, and your sofa, the heart of your living room, starts absorbing more than you realize. Purses and wallets aren't just accessories. They carry the energy of your day. They've been to the gas station, the office, the waiting room, the grocery store. They've sat in the back seat of your car during an argument, on the floor of a bathroom stall, or next to someone else's anxiety in a crowded waiting room. Every place you go, your bag goes. Every emotion, every conversation, every rush of stress or fatigue, it clings. And when you place that item right onto your living room sofa, you're not just setting it down. You're inviting all that chaotic, unresolved energy into the most emotionally sensitive part of your home. And it doesn't just stay in the bag, it spreads. You may not see it, but you feel it. The heaviness, the unease, the restlessness that builds for no reason. You sit down after a long day, and instead of feeling grounded, you feel wired, agitated, distant from peace. It's not in your head, it's in the energy. Even more, your wallet is a container of personal fortune. Not just money, but everything connected to your labor, your intentions, your future goals. And by placing it on a surface where people sit, slouch, toss clothes, or drop crumbs, you're symbolically telling your home, my abundance is not a priority. You're sitting on your own prosperity, pressing it down, burying it in distraction, muffling its movement. And over time, that message becomes real. Money may come, but it doesn't stay. Things break down right when you're starting to feel ahead. Opportunities slip away subtly, repeatedly. The fix, it's simple. Create one spot, a tray by the door, a small bowl on a shelf, a dedicated hook, a soft drawer lined with fabric that feels intentional. Give your purse a place that says, I care about what I carry. I'm aware of what I allow into my space. You'll be surprised how this one shift rewires the tone of your evenings. The sofa stays clear. The energy feels lighter, and more importantly, you feel in control again, because you're no longer treating your fortune like an afterthought. You're honoring it, and your home, in turn, starts to honor you back. Number 2, flat old pillows. They don't just hurt your back, they weigh on your heart. There's a moment you probably missed when your sofa pillows stopped supporting you. One day they were full, soft, and inviting. Then slowly they became flat, lumpy, a little off color. Maybe the corners curled, maybe a seam split. You meant to fluff them, to replace them. But life kept moving and they stayed, right there, sunken into the fabric like a quiet resignation. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is. Because those tired pillows, they mirror something we rarely say out loud. In every home, pillows symbolize support, comfort that waits for you without asking anything in return. When they are soft and clean, they invite us to rest. But when they are flat and forgotten, they echo what we've been neglecting: emotional presence, real connection, the softness we crave but no longer reach for. Think about how often you come home and drop onto the sofa, searching for stillness. But instead of being held, your back finds a cushion that gives nothing back. No lift, no care. Just a faint reminder that something has worn thin, not just the fabric, but the feeling. The same happens in relationships. Support erodes, not in one dramatic moment, but slowly, through small things left undone, through silence, through fading colors. In many homes, we found this exact pattern: a sofa with sad, sagging pillows sitting in the middle of a family that doesn't talk much anymore. Not because they are angry, just because something stopped being tended to. Energy doesn't need shouting to break down. It happens in the quiet. And those pillows, they are part of the quiet. They whisper, no one's really comfortable here anymore. But here's the truth: they don't have to stay that way. You don't need new furniture or a design overhaul. You just need to notice. When was the last time you held one of those cushions in your hands? Felt its weight, washed the cover, asked yourself if it still belongs in the version of home you want to create? Sometimes the quickest way to reset the emotional tone of a room is to start with the things that touch us most often: our backs, our shoulders, our hearts. Replace one pillow. Choose a soft, calming fabric. A tone that feels like quiet joy, beige, pale blue, something you exhale just by looking at. Maybe even spray a hint of lavender or warm cedar into the fabric. Then sit and notice how your body responds. If your body relaxes, your home will too. Because the energy of a space doesn't come from what we see. It comes from what holds us when we stop moving. And if your pillows haven't been holding you lately, it's time to let them go and let softness back in. Number 3, leftover food. Why what's left behind still lingers. It usually starts with good intentions, a cozy night in, a quick snack on the couch, a cup of coffee set on the armrest while you answer a text, maybe popcorn during a movie or pizza after a long day. But then the crumbs stay, the mug sits overnight, the wrapper gets tucked between the cushions for now. And slowly, without even noticing, your living room sofa begins to smell, not just faintly, but energetically, like something's been left behind. We don't like to think food has energy. It feels too mystical, too abstract. But walk into any room that's carried the scent of old meals, stale sugar, or greasy leftovers, and you'll feel it. Something sticky in the air, something unfinished. And when that space is your sofa, the heart of your living room, that energy doesn't just linger in the air. It lingers in the mood. Leftover food isn't just clutter. It symbolizes what's been consumed, used, drained. The part that's no longer alive. When it's left sitting on the very surface where you rest, connect, and unwind, it brings a heaviness that isn't always visible, but is always there. You feel it when you sit down and immediately want to get up, when your thoughts feel foggy, when small tensions rise for no reason. Especially in homes with children, elderly family members, or anyone sensitive to their environment. The buildup of food residue, even tiny crumbs, can begin to attract what you don't want: ants, mold, dust, and the slow decay of what once felt fresh. And deeper than that, it speaks to a pattern, the habit of not finishing things, of leaving energy incomplete, of consuming without clearing. And when that pattern takes root in your home, it becomes harder to start fresh, because nothing ever truly resets. But the solution isn't rigid. It's not about banning snacks or creating a spotless showroom. It's about respect. Respect for where you eat, respect for where you rest, and respect for the energy you're inviting in. If you enjoy a snack on the sofa, do it with awareness. Use a tray, lay down a cloth, wipe up immediately after. Spray a soft citrus or rosemary mist to cleanse the air. Let the room breathe again. Let the surface say, we enjoyed something here, and now we're done. Because what you leave behind doesn't just sit there. It whispers, it builds, it tells your home, this place isn't worth clearing. And your home listens. It absorbs that energy until one day you stop wanting to sit there altogether. But the moment you break that cycle, even with something as simple as wiping a coffee ring, you shift the room. You tell your home, I'm present, I care, and that care, it's contagious in every corner, in every mood, in every meal you fully enjoy, then fully release. Number 4, broken electronics, dead tools still humming with old chaos. You probably don't even notice them anymore. That old remote with dead batteries. The phone you haven't used in years, still tucked behind the cushion. A charger cable you meant to fix but never did. Broken electronics tend to fade into the background like forgotten thoughts until they start speaking again. Not with sound, but with weight. These objects were once tools. They carried connection, entertainment, information. They hummed with purpose. But now they are silent, non-functional, still physically present but energetically stuck. And that's where the problem begins. When something no longer works but remains in your living space, it creates a subtle form of static, what you could call dead energy. You can feel it when you walk into a room and instantly feel overwhelmed, even if everything looks fine. That's because these lifeless gadgets are not neutral. They hold memories, arguments you had while texting, phone calls you never want to remember, games you played to escape something deeper. They echo moments you've outgrown but never quite released. And when they sit on your living room sofa or nearby, they're resting in the exact center of your home's energy field. That's like placing noise in the middle of your silence. It disrupts focus. It unsettles calm. It feeds that constant, low-level tension many people feel at home but can't explain. You might find yourself snapping more easily, sleeping less deeply, struggling to stay present even in your own safe space. And all the while, the room looks fine, except for that drawer of tangled cords, that phone you can't throw away, that remote that hasn't worked in years. Energy clutter is real. And unlike dust, it doesn't need to be visible to affect you. But clearing it doesn't have to be dramatic. Start small. If it's broken and you haven't touched it in months, ask yourself, would I fix this today if I could? If the answer is no, release it. If it's sentimental but no longer functional, cleanse it. Wipe it down. Unload the old files, thank it. Then store it away out of your living room, out of your daily field. Create a space for the tools that still serve you and let the dead ones rest. Your home will feel instantly lighter, not because you changed the decor, but because you stopped letting unresolved noise sit in the center of your peace. Broken things don't just take up space, they hold energy. And when that energy hums with past chaos, it makes it harder to feel fully here, fully now. Silence those ghosts, make room for stillness. Your sofa and your spirit will thank you. Number 5. Outerwear, carrying the streets into your softest space. You walk through the door, kick off your shoes, and toss your jacket across the sofa just for a moment. Maybe your coat slides down the cushion. Maybe it stays there all night. You don't think much of it. You're tired. The day was long, but that small gesture, the weight of outerwear on your sofa, is more than convenience. It's a pattern. And over time, it becomes a quiet intrusion. Your jacket went where you went, through traffic, through tension, through crowded aisles, overheard arguments, busy elevators, fluorescent lights. It picked up the energy of the outside world, the pressure, the rush, the residue of a day spent navigating things you couldn't control. When you place it on your living room sofa, the one place designed for softness, for slowing down, you're inviting all of that noise into your most vulnerable space. The sofa is where you rest, where you exhale, where your kids curl up beside you, where your pet falls asleep after sensing your stress. When outerwear lands there, it blurs the boundary between the outside world and your inner peace. You may not see it, but you'll feel it. Rest becomes harder. You can't quite settle. The room feels like it's still spinning, even though you're home. This isn't about dirt. It's about energy, about what lingers in fabric and folds, about the invisible weight of other people's moods, public spaces, and hours spent in motion. If you've ever sat down and felt like your mind couldn't follow, like your body was home but your spirit wasn't, it might be because you never fully signaled to yourself. The day is over. You're safe now. That signal starts with where you place the clothes you wore out into the world. And no, you don't need a fancy mudroom or a Pinterest-perfect entryway. You just need a habit, a hook near the door, a woven basket in a quiet corner, a soft bench that says, "Leave it here." Let the outside stay outside. Over time, your sofa will begin to feel different, not just cleaner, but warmer, not just tidy, but sacred. A place that holds only what belongs, and that shift, it tells your body this is where we rest. This is where we don't carry what doesn't serve. Outerwear isn't the problem, it's what it carries. And when we place it on the most emotionally charged seat in the house, we tell our home and ourselves that boundaries don't matter. But they do. Especially in a world that moves so fast, asks so much, and rarely gives pause. Let your sofa be that pause. Let it be untouched by the streets. Let it be yours again. Section 3. Warmth begins with one clean pillow. You don't need to change everything. Not today, not all at once. The energy of your home doesn't shift with a renovation or a trip to the store. It begins with noticing. One item, one corner, one choice to care right where you are, and the easiest place to start, a pillow. A single, quiet pillow on your living room sofa. The one your head leans against when you're too tired to finish the movie. The one your child curls into without asking. The one that's been flattened, stained, or forgotten, still holding its place like it doesn't know it deserves better. Pick it up. Not with guilt, not with shame, just with presence. Notice how it feels, how long it's been since you truly looked at it. Ask yourself, does this still support me? If it doesn't, let it go or wash it. Replace the cover. Choose something soft. A color that calms the room before it says a word. A texture that invites you to stay. And if you can, add something simple, a drop of lavender oil, a whisper of orange peel, something that smells like peace. Then place it back not as decoration but as intention and sit with it. Feel the room respond, not loud, not fast, just easier, lighter, clearer. When we clean a pillow, we're not just freshening fabric. We're making a choice to support ourselves again, to say this space matters, that we matter. And from there, softness begins to spread. It moves into the way you clear the coffee table, the way you greet your home when you walk in, the way you pause just a little longer before the day moves on. A clean pillow doesn't seem like much, but it's enough to begin, enough to break the pattern of letting things slide, pile, and dull, enough to remind you that warmth isn't about furniture, it's about care. And the moment you offer it, even in a small way, your home notices, your body notices, and something begins to soften. Because sometimes the energy we're missing isn't far away. It's right there, under your back, waiting for you to feel it again. Finally, your living room sofa may seem like just another part of the house. But what it holds, what rests on it, what's left behind, it all speaks. Not loudly, not in a way you'd notice while passing through, but in the way your shoulders never quite relax, in the way your sleep feels light even after 8 hours, in the way conversations become shorter and the silence in your home shifts from peaceful to distant. These changes don't come from chaos, they come from patterns, repeated habits that over time reshape the emotional landscape of your space. When we place purses full of outside stress on the sofa, we bring the world's tension into the center of our calm. When we keep broken devices nearby, we surround ourselves with reminders of what no longer works. When leftover food sits on cushions meant for rest, we cloud the air with energy that should have been cleared. And when our outerwear stays draped across our softest space, we blur the boundary between effort and ease, between out there and right here. Science tells us environments affect behavior. Neurologically, clutter increases cortisol. Unresolved visual signals from mess, from broken things, from disarray trigger the brain to stay alert. Not safe, not home. So when you make space on your sofa, you're not just cleaning. You're signaling to your nervous system, it's okay now, you can breathe. And breath is everything. That's why it only takes one small change to start. A clean pillow, a cleared cushion, a choice not to drop something just because your hands are full. These aren't chores, they're affirmations, messages to your home that say you matter. And when your home feels that, it gives back. The room feels lighter, the energy steadier, the people softer. And you become someone who moves through your day a little slower, a little clearer. That's how transformation begins. Not through big renovations or lifestyle overhauls, but through one sacred decision, to no longer let your peace be buried beneath your habits. You don't need more stuff. You just need more space for what's already good. Because when your home feels loved, it loves you back. Every day, quietly, completely.